So recently there was a report from the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, which is disastrous. It says, and it pulls no punches in this report, that we are about 12 years away from complete environmental disaster. If we do not shape up, if we do not start being able to pull carbon dioxide out of the air and, sharply cut our carbon emissions, we are on track for the most devastating effects of global warming. Now, President Trump, of course, hears this and says, don't believe it. Don't believe it at all. Now, this UN report, which is based on more than 6,000 scientific references from 91 authors across 40 different countries, outlines the impacts of global warming of 1.5 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial levels. And that's, of course, the goal that we are trying to hit with the Paris Climate Agreement. Donald Trump, as you know, pulled out of the Paris Climate Agreement. Now, it warned that the world is rapidly running out of time before catastrophic effects on the planet take place. So, now Trump, when he was speaking on the White House lawn on Tuesday, said, the report that was, quote, given to me. He says of that report, I want to know who drew it. Which group drew it? It's the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change. Yes, it is the UN. Oh, automatically, he looks at that and says, oh, UN, they drew it up? Oh, never mind. I'm going to ignore the rest of the world, and I'm going to focus only on my donors. I'm going to focus on the coal industry. I'm going to prop up the coal industry, despite the fact that solar and wind are actually cheaper. Nope, going to prop them up, going to prop up oil, natural gas, etc., because we don't care. I talked about this story where the Trump administration basically says, yeah, we believe climate change is happening. We just don't believe we can do anything about it. So let's not do anything about it. In fact, let's double down on not doing anything about it so that our donors can make money. In fact, I want to give you the quote here, the fabulous part, right? He said, without specifying which reports he was talking about, he signaled that the others were as valid as the UN's. Quote, I can give you reports that are fabulous, and I can give you reports that aren't so good. So, 97% of the world's studies on climate change, right, show that man-made climate change is here, and the effects of it are going to be disastrous. He doesn't believe that. 97%. Nope, don't buy it, don't believe it. It's all hoax, it's all junk. And in this context, he says, those reports aren't so good. But the 3% of reports that are apparently fabulous, that he gives the same weight, the same credibility as the 97%. We are fucked. We are so fucking doomed. Seriously. Like, we have this guy who represents the main political party in America. He and the Republicans are of the same mind on climate change. Doesn't exist, or it's a hoax by the Chinese, or yeah, it exists, but we're not going to do anything about it. Why? Because our donors will lose a couple bucks. And by the way, some are fabulous and some are not. We got to get these guys out of office. Hey everybody, thanks for watching this video. If you want to see more like this, please hit the subscribe button below. And if you want to support truly independent progressive media, please consider becoming a patron at patreon.com/TYTNation.